What's up, everyone? Welcome to Okuma's Arsenal, and today we're reviewing the Casio F91W. Now, I'm sure you guys know this, but however, this is being kindly lent to me by TGV from the Urban Gentry. So thank you very much, TGV. This watch is super duper dope. Alright, to start off, it's of course a Casio, and the Databank was released first in 1984. There are 4 other variants, I believe a steel and a few other variations of the calculator function. I think one might be for data storage, and hence the name Databank and not calculator Casio. But yeah, there's a bunch of different variants of it. TGV put it on this super duper soft, very comfortable, dope watch. Stylistically speaking, it's very Casio, very 80s, very 80s. And you can really see the DNA of a lot of the watches that came out during that time. The F91W or the F1A 5H8W, whatever it's called. It's a bunch of those, Casios. Or the Casio World Time. I'm not sure exactly when that came out, but yeah. You can really see the 80s roots in this watch. Why do I like it? My favorite part. I like it because it just reminds me of how much I'm a freaking nerd. I'm a fat nerd. I'm the biggest nerd in the world. To an extent. I used to play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I was at church the other day. My grandma makes me go to church, so God bless her soul. I was with one of these one of the guys there who was around my age, maybe like 3 or 4 years older. But at my church, everyone back in the day used to play Yu-Gi-Oh cards. All the youth used to play Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and a lot of the youth left the church. Yeah, the dude's still there. I forgot it. I'm not gonna say his name. But yeah, he pulled out a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm like, what? You're playing Yu-Gi-Oh still? Because I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh since 5, 6, 7 years ago. And he pulls out his Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and thinking Yu-Gi-Oh you start with 8,000 health, and as monsters attack you, lose health. Right? It's a card game. I was actually using the calculator to judge how much health I had left. So I used a watch that had a calculator on it to tell how much my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, to tell me how much health I had in Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, man, this is just the ultimate nerd's watch. And us watch collectors, we're not nerds in the sense of we don't know all of the Warhammer lore or Lord of the Rings. We don't know the famous battles that happened in the Second Age kind of stuff, but we get nerdy with our watches, and this definitely embodies that. It's a very inexpensive watch. I'm not exactly for sure. I believe I'm gonna use my my magic. Yeah, you can get this for 15 to 25 bucks, and it's a dope watch. Definitely a dope watch. At school, there was this kid. He was pretty geeky. And he had a Casio F91W, right? But I think the Databank might have suited him a little bit more. Very cool piece. Excuse the Tagalog and the baby talking in the background. My little cousin's over. It's just a very dope piece. I shot a bunch of dope B-roll shots, and actually, speaking of calculators and Casio, my family has always had this calculator from Casio that I've been using since high school, since middle school. It's check this out. Look how dope that looks. And open it. You just tell me that piece of technology does not look dope as hell. It looks kind of like a Game Boy. Speaking of which, here's my Game Boy, my old Game Boy from back in the day, and here's the Casio. Man, super duper dope. I'm not anywhere close to being. I'm not close to the age where I can remember anything from the 80s, but the Casio really does remind me of a lot of the things that you know, I grew up with. Game Boy Advance, the old Game Boys. You know, Casio's a dope brand. Someone in your family's bound to have a Casio sometime in their life. It's a very cool watch, and definitely an icon for a lot of you guys who grew up in the 80s. So yeah, drop 25 bucks, get a Casio Databank, and just reminisce about the times gone by. I'll go back to playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Next Sunday with my my Dragon Slayer, my Dragon deck. He gave me this, so that's very nice of him. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you very much, TGV, for lending me the watch. Brings back a lot of cool memories, and I've already had a very good time with it. Thanks for watching the video, and Akuma out.